Hey friends, how are you? I hope you're healthy and you're happy and you're doing well. I've been checking out all these great quarantine band videos lately, and it's such a great way for your favorite musicians to get together without getting the COVID, right? And this led me to believe I had the greatest idea ever for this channel. So, I can't go to the movies with my friends, but what I can do is I can get together with them in those 4-box thingies, right? And we could talk about a movie we just saw. It's called a group review, and it's just like what the bands are doing with their music. So without further ado, check this out. This is the Quarantine Group Review. Hey, it's McKlusky. What's up, guys? We're gonna review Palm Springs, and Palm Springs is a new movie on Hulu. And yeah, I mean, guys, you're talking too much at the same time. What are you doing? We can't all talk at the same time. What's going on? You're talking. Nobody understands what I'm saying, but we're trying to review Palm Springs. This is awesome, though. We gotta talk about Palm Springs. I don't know what's going on, but everybody's talking at the same time. This really sucks. It's not what I intended. What's going on? Oh, that was a bit of a disaster. I don't think that worked. Palm Springs, starring Andy Samberg, Cristin, Milioti, and J.K. Simmons. Directed by Barbakow.
It's gonna be a beautiful wedding.
The film centers around a wedding in Palm Springs.
I don't think that we met. I'm Sarah.
Niles.
Niles, played by Andy Samberg, is stuck in a Groundhog Day type time loop and is forced to relive the same day over and over. I mean, this doesn't sound too original, but the script, written by Andy Sierra, actually takes a few unique turns and presents the concept with its own spin that makes it feel a little bit less of a copy of that Bill Murray classic than I thought this was going to be.
There's a bomb in the cake. Don't worry, I used to be a bomb guy. Stand back!
I love Andy Samberg.
Say hi to your mother for me, all right?
When I first saw him on Saturday Night Live,
Say hi to your mother for me.
he reminded me a little of Jim Carrey on In Living Color, a real standout. Now, Samberg got his start on Saturday Night Live in 2005 and really exploded with his classic Justin Timberlake music video, Dick in a Box.
That's the way you do it. It's my in a box.
He went on to create many classic characters on the show and became the Adam Sandler of his generation. His music video parodies always stole the show.
Hands in the air and say hell yeah, come on.
Captain Jack,
What?
Johnny Depp.
No.
And during the years he was on SNL, in my view, there really hasn't been a male performer on the show that's risen to his level of success since 2012.
Are you okay?
Samberg's first big movie to come out of the SNL fame was Hot Rod. This is one of my favorite comedies of all time, and I must stress, it's infantile humor. The type of humor when your wife or girlfriend looks at you with that disgust while you have snot running down your face from laughing so hard.
Are you asking me out?
Oh, Kathy.
Hot Rod is a Samberg masterpiece, similar to Billy Madison for Adam Sandler.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
It's an all-time classic to me, and I've seen it dozens of times.
Shit!
Look what's happening to him. Unfortunately, unlike Adam Sandler, Samberg really hasn't hit with another film worth mentioning. His run on the TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine has been very good, and that's a quality series.
2, 3, 4. Didn't work.
You.
But it hasn't given him any room to stretch.
You. What is going on? Hey, get out of the water, girl.
Guess you followed me. It's one of those infinite time loop situations you might have heard about.
That I might have heard about.
Yeah.
With Palm Springs, Samberg starts off doing his thing, acting like a goofball, making faces, stealing scenes, but at a certain point in the film, you can see Andy has the chops to perform as a dramatic actor.
I have no interest in this. Emptiness. You know, the who, what, why of your past. You got here, that's all that matters.
But if you really want to know someone deeper, it does matter.
Once he meets Sarah, played by Cristin Milioti, best known for How I Met Your Mother, the film takes off in a direction of its own, separating it from Groundhog Day. Cristin does a nice job here, and their relationship is kind of what makes the film work.
You wear underwear under your bathing suit?
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
The great J.K. Simmons plays the heavy in this flick, and most of you may recognize him from his very entertaining Farmers Insurance commercials.
At Farmers Insurance, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
But Simmons is actually an award-winning actor.
If you're lucky enough to have a parent or two alive on this planet, call them. Don't text, don't email, call them on the phone, tell them you love them, and thank them, and listen to them. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
If you haven't seen his performance in Whiplash, you're missing one of the greatest supporting roles in film history.
That guy is such an asshole.
Why do you suppose I just hurled a chair at your head, Neiman?
I don't know.
Start counting.
5, 6, 7.
In 4, damn it! Look at me!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Now, was I rushing or was I dragging?
Was he Russian or was he German?
The goddamn Germans got nothing to do with it! You are a worthless, friendless, faggot-lipped little piece of shit whose mommy left daddy when she figured out he wasn't Eugene O'Neill, and who is now weeping and slobbering all over my drum set like a fucking 9-year-old girl.
Palm Springs is basically a standard rom-com.
Rom-com definition. A chick flick with a romantic plot interspersed with light comedy, usually associated with Meg Ryan or Sandra Bullock.
Sorry. Samberg's comedic edge, along with his dramatic moments showing his growth as a performer, helps make this film stand out from the typical rom-com crowd, and perhaps lands on my list as one of the better films of this year.
Little Joey is watering dog shit. It's weird.
In the end, I think you'll find this film very entertaining. It's a lot of fun. And I think on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a 7. This is, of course, based on my useless opinion. You can find this little gem on Hulu for now, but hopefully it expands to a more accessible platform soon.
Do you sleep with people in here?
Great question. I have, but it takes a lot of work.
I want to thank you again for watching. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you thought of the film. I'm interested to find out. That's it. I'll see you very shortly, very soon, maybe next week, maybe the week after. I have no idea. When a good film comes out, I'm going to review it. I'm not a big fan of reviewing films that I don't like. Sometimes I must admit I watch films and I don't like them, and I don't like to come out here and bash them. So I'm going to typically try to give you 5 and ups. If there's a huge, big, giant movie that I'm sure everybody wants to see, I'm going to go ahead and review it. Just as an example, a lot of people have been asking me what I thought of Hamilton. I couldn't make it through 10 minutes of them singing and rapping over that. But I'm not a fan of La La Land. I get it. Its production is fantastic. It looks like a great movie. A lot of work went into it, and I can appreciate it, but I can't sit here and honestly review a movie that I can't stomach to sit through. So I'm not going to do films like that. But hopefully you're here for what I do, and what I present is something unique. I'll see you next time. Gator out. Watch for new movie reviews and documentary series. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell so you know when new reviews arrive.